Let's speak now to Inna Sovsun, a Ukrainian MP who joins us live now on the programme from Kyiv. Thank you so much for your time. I saw that picture that you posted a couple of days ago with a weapon right next to you. I'll come to that in a moment, but I was talking there about the talks. Do you have any real faith that anything substantial can come out of them?
To be honest, I am rather pessimistic about the talks because I don't really see much middle ground. So for the time being, the situation looks like this. Putin wants us dead and we want to leave. Putin wants Ukraine not to exist as an independent state, that is, he made clear, and we want to be an independent sovereign state. So there is really very little room for compromise over here. So the only thing that Ukrainian state, Ukrainian people are asking is for him just to get out with his troops from Ukrainian territory and to stop bombing our cities, to stop killing military and civilian personnel over here in Ukraine. I do not think that he is willing to accept that he is losing the war against a much smaller country. I don't think he is willing to accept that he will have to surrender, not Ukraine. He was trying to condition these talks upon the surrender of Ukrainian army, which was absolutely unacceptable for us because our army is actually winning in this war right now. So I do remain rather pessimistic about the talks.
We just put on the screen just now that picture I was referring to. You know, the one that you posted with a weapon. You, like so many other people, have made it clear that you're willing to fight. In terms of, I mean, do you even know how to use a gun, fire a gun? What has prompted you to actually pick up a weapon, get a weapon, be ready to fight?
So all members of parliament were actually provided with assault rifles the first day of war. That was one of the first things that we did was getting the weapons for ourselves. No, I never shot a gun in my life. I'm actually now thinking back, my boyfriend was always promising to teach me, and I was always saying like I would never have to use that in my life. I'm a university professor initially, so guns are not my thing, frankly speaking. But at this point of time, the situation looks extremely dangerous here, and more people are signing up to defend our country. About 100,000 people as of yesterday evening have signed up for the volunteer territorial defense units. More and more people are getting mobilized into regular army. So I don't see a way for myself as a member of parliament, as the representative of the people, to be out of this process.
I'm astonished when you
as well.
Sorry to interrupt you. I'm astonished when I hear you say just so openly you've never even fired a gun. You would have had lessons, but now it is too late. I mean, it's extraordinarily brave, but are you not scared when it comes to the moment that potentially you may have overwhelming Russian forces there in the city to actually do fighting, to actually be involved in that sort of resistance? Does that not scare you?
So I will tell you this. Putin has miscalculated the Ukrainian people. He was thinking that he is going to be fighting the Ukrainian army, which is 215,000 people. Well, he could have been keeping in mind the 60,000 of the National Guard. But now what he's seeing is he's actually fighting 40 million Ukrainians. Because, and then in those numbers, we are actually overwhelming. We are seeing evidence from all over Ukraine of people with their bare hands stopping the tanks on their cities, in their villages. We are seeing people who've never had guns in their hands before patrolling the streets to make sure that they find all the infiltrators that they have sent to our cities and towns. So this is this amazing resistance on the side of the Ukrainian people, and everyone is getting involved. And it's not just members of parliament, it's regular folks on the ground. Some of those people I would probably have huge political disagreements with. But as of now, we all stay united, and we are 40 million against Russian army here in Ukraine.
You know, we have to leave it there, but it's an incredible description you've just given us. Thanks so much for taking time to speak to us there from